exhale, breathe full.
Today on Go, it's time to get physical. Today on Go, Meals and Wheels is back on the road on Gabriola Island. An up-close look at real Christmas trees and the real cost of the 12 days of Christmas. That and more today on Go. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I'm Kate Bergen. This is Shane Kavanaugh. He's a certified personal trainer here at Nanaimo Athletic Club, and we're getting serious. We checked in with Jane Moxham last week. I am on an approximate 8-week mission to get healthy. I'd set a goal of losing 25 pounds, and that's not healthy to try to do that in 8 weeks.
Yeah, in 8 weeks, I'd say that's a little bit accelerated. Losing about 1 pound to 2 pounds per week is a healthy way to drop the pounds.
So how do weights fit into losing weight?
Weights are a great way to boost the metabolism, and not only are you going to burn calories right now, but if you exercise with enough intensity, you're going to have it's kind of like a metabolic effect, meaning that your body is going to be burning more calories when you're doing other activities for the rest of the day, even into tomorrow perhaps.
Okay.
So it kind of keeps the fire burning a little bit hotter than it normally would be.
I've heard muscle weighs more than fat, but I don't think I'm having to worry about that.
It is true, muscle does weigh more than fat, so that's why the scale can be a little bit of a confusing measure of progress. And like I said, if you like what you're seeing in the mirror, you're seeing your face thin, your arms thin, your legs thin, eventually we'll get into the problem areas perhaps, and that's ideal, but you know, just take it step by step.
Okay, now one of the things I do want to lose, about 25 pounds, but not in the next 8 weeks. We're talking about a 6-month goal. And that's about right. What the charts were showing me today, and I remember back to when I felt healthy and I liked the way my clothes fit, and I think I'm in alignment with feeling good is what healthy-wise I should be.
Absolutely.
So what's this exercise we're going to do now?
Well, we're going to do the stability ball chest press here. So we're going to use these two 10-pound dumbbells.
Okay.
And you're going to very slowly creep your feet forward until you've got your lower back and your head supported on the stability ball.
And my head?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring these dumbbells up just out to the side of your chest here.
Okay.
That's it. Bring your elbows towards me a little bit now and keep your hips engaged. So that means push those hips up. There you go.
Okay.
And now slowly, 2 to 3 seconds, push it up in a slow arc, and then bring it back down so that your elbows are in line with your shoulder.
Oh, I'm shaking already.
Nice and slow. Good, good.
Okay.
So we're shooting for about 15 to 20 reps here.
15, oh good grief, okay.
If you hit 15 and these dumbbells have overcome you and you're feeling your chest getting a little too tired, then that's when we're going to take a rest, and we'll give you a little bit of time in between before we set up the next set.
Hopefully I don't whack myself in the face with these things.
It's
I'm
not going to happen.
I'm not going to bore or disgust you with the rest of this. We're going to throw things over to Annette Lucas. She's on Gabriola Island. After a 7-year hiatus, Meals on Wheels is back up and running.
All right, so this exercise, Kate, is the dumbbell hammer curl to overhead shoulder press. Okay. So there's a few considerations here. You want to have your feet about underneath of your shoulders, so shoulder width. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand nice and tall. Okay, good posture. Keep the core nice. Engaging the core. Yeah, you're just going to kind of pull your belly button in a little bit. Okay. And now what we're going to do is you're going to curl the dumbbells to the shoulder, pushing it up overhead, nice and tall. Inhales, we bring it down. And then continue, nice and slow.
You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4.
Big push.
This is week 2 of me trying to get fit, trying to get healthy. This is Shane Kavanaugh at Nanaimo Athletic Club. What muscles are we working right here, Shane?
All right, so we're going to be working the arms. We got the biceps, a little bit of the forearms working. We have your upper shoulders, your trapezius here. The rest of your body, because you're standing up, is going to be engaged as well, which is going to be a few more calories burned than just sitting down. Okay. So there's a nice advantage of doing some standing exercise here.
I'm going to be so sore tomorrow. We've been doing testing and just sort of first time getting to know each other here.
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that as a beginner here, you should definitely notice that what I'd like you to do is not go too hard all at once. Less is more, actually. Okay. We want to make sure that you're coming into this safely, but effectively. You know, if you feel a little tight tomorrow, that's good. But if you're a little too overwhelmed, then that's not ideal.
It's been a while since I've worked any of these muscles. While I continue to work these muscles in a good, healthy way, we're going to throw things over to Franco Noviello. It's all about real Christmas trees, not the fake ones. just like these real muscles that I'm working on right now.
Excellent. That's
Yeah.
right. Good. Remembering to breathe, pushing nice and tall right above the head.
Still ahead today on Go Island Top 10 with the scenes David Lenham and the 12 Days of Christmas. They're expensive. All that and more today on Go.
I almost went fake with the Christmas tree this year. It's got to be real.
Yeah.
Is your Christmas tree real?
It is, yes.
Yeah, real. This is Shane Kavanaugh. He's with the Nanaimo Athletic Club, a personal trainer here. We're getting fit on Go Island. Hips in the air,
Hips in the air.
legs up.
You got it. Arms are engaged, making sure everything's nice and tight here. Make sure you're breathing the entire time. And you're going to push down with the heels as you drag that ball towards the hips.
Okay.
Excellent. That's right.
Now, the hardest part about exercise, I'm finding, is getting started.
You got goals that are up here, you're down here, and you got to make steps to get there. And there's no
yeah.
magic pill. It's you got to stick with it. You know, it's not, and it's not just all about the fitness aspect of things. You got to make sure that your diet's in check. You got to make sure that you're lowering your stress levels and pursuing things that make you happy, whether that's playing a banjo, reading a book, cooking food, whatever it may be, or just spending time with loved ones, which isn't that hard at this time of the year.
I got some serious work to do. And you kind of summed that up off camera a little while ago. 4 doctors I should visit regularly.
That's true. Yeah, there's a guy out there. His name's Paul Check, and he wrote an ebook called "The Last 4 Doctors You'll Ever Need," and it starts with the chief doctor, which is Dr. Quiet, taking time for yoga, tai chi, reading, poetry, whatever allows you to kind of be calm, even looking outside at watching the birds go by, just time to relax. You then have Dr. Diet, so it's the food that you're taking into your body, and that's good for now.
Okay,
Take
good.
a rest.
Thank you. You said relax. I took
Yeah,
that
exactly.
as a cue.
Yeah. So you got Dr. Diet, so you got to make sure that you're eating wholesome, healthy food that's congruent with your goals.
Right.
And you can talk to a dietitian about that one
Right.
for now, but we'll talk about that later a little bit in depth.
Okay.
You then have Dr. Movement, which is what we're working on right now.
Okay.
All of those 3 doctors will eventually, hopefully, lead you towards Dr. Happiness, okay? So
Aw,
if you
I
are
like
making
that.
regular visits to these 4 doctors, you should find that your life in general, or your overall wellness, is becoming a little bit more well-rounded. And you can't
Awesome.
miss out on any of those 4. So you got to make regular visits to all 4 doctors.
This is more than about just losing weight. It's a lifestyle change. We're going to work on that over the next 2 months and beyond. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with more on Go. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I'll admit, I have not spent very much time on these elliptical machines, but they're pretty popular.
They're a very popular form of low-impact exercise, which is, it's good because when it's low impact, it's not hard on your joints. Sometimes people, they find it's a little bit uncomfortable and painful in their knees and their ankles or their hips with all that jarring motion.
Yeah.
But this is a nice gliding machine. You increase the resistance, so as you push with your arms and your legs, it becomes a little bit harder, kind of like a bike. You increase the gears, or if you go uphill, it becomes a little bit harder. So,
Well, I'm
with it-
sweating.
Yeah, definitely. It's also great because it's different than walking, right? So
Right.
sometimes people just want to shake it up a little bit, get on something that's easier on their joints, like I said, and allows them to get their heart rate up and burn the calories. That's going to help with either losing weight or increasing their cardiovascular fitness and just feeling healthier.
Right.
you
No
know?
one ever regretted a trip to the gym. We were talking
Absolutely
about that
not.
early.
No, it's always hard to get there, but once you leave, you got a smile on your face, you're feeling better, and you know that you've made another step in the right direction.
Awesome. We're going to throw things over now to Dave Lenham. It's his top 10 picks for the scene. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. Don't know if I'm doing this exactly right. Shane, personal trainer at the Nanaimo Athletic Club, will straighten me up, I'm sure, off camera if I'm not in true form. We're going to throw things over now to our very own Todd Jones. I should have thrown the ball. Throw things over. He's counting the cost, adding up the true dollar value of the 12 days of Christmas. Am I way off?
That's perfect.
No?
It's looking good, Kate.
Okay. as if we didn't know Christmas was expensive. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I'm Kate Bergen. This is Shane Kavanaugh. He's a certified professional trainer here at Nanaimo Athletic Club. We were doing some fitness testing earlier. We've been all over the map today, trying to make things appropriate for Go. How unfit am I?
Not too bad, Kate, not too bad. I mean, BMI is a little bit high today. BMI is your body mass index. It's it's a measure between your height and your weight. If the weight's a little bit high for your height, then it's going to show up on a high number for your BMI.
Okay.
So we'd like to see between 18 to 25 ideally. We'll start with 25 and work our way down. But yeah, it's not too bad. Could be better. Could be better. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here now, so it doesn't get worse.
Yeah. Weight's about 165. We'd like, with your personal goal of 25 pounds, we'd like to bring you down to 140.
Okay, in about 6 months. Like, we're gonna work it slow.
Well, take your time, a pound to 2 pounds a week. You can reach your goal in a shorter period of time, or you can reach it in a longer period of time,
I think I can go short because I can cut out a lot of poor lifestyle choices that I think are gonna fast track
Absolutely.
the process a little bit.
You got it.
Body fat percentage.
Body fat percentage is a little bit high. We're sitting between about 35, 40%, give or take a bit here.
Kind. It was 40.
Yeah, it's, but we'll make improvements. You'll definitely see that come down. But yeah, other than that, your aerobic fitness test went fairly well. You got stage 3 out of 8 on the modified Canadian aerobic fitness test. And we did a few other tests, but yeah, we'll share that in another episode.
Excellent. We're going to see you again next week here at the Nanaimo Athletic Club. I'm going to do some homework in the meantime. A spin class is on that list for sure, and a few other things. We'll be back next week with personal trainer Shane Kavanaugh here at Nanaimo Athletic Club. Thanks for watching this edition of Go Island.